How you doing, guys? Today what we're working on are the rear hubs and fixing the teeth. What I've done so far is I just started snot welding the teeth up. I'll do each one that's really worn. As you can tell, they're pretty worn out. Instead of putting a set of reproduction hubs on this tractor, which number one would be wrong because they're the wrong style, wrong shape. They're not the early style with the real thin hubs, and two, to save $350 because that's what those things are basically going for. What I'm going to do, or what I've done in the past and will do today, is I'll just snot weld up all the gear teeth. Then I'll take a little rotary tool on my double cutting rotary tool on my die grinder, and then just sit there and reshape each tooth. The other hub, which is over here, doesn't need quite as much work. Not all the teeth are blown out as bad as that other hub, so it shouldn't take me too long to just kind of snot these up. Again, cast iron, got to be careful with it, can't overheat it. So I'm gonna do that and we'll be back. Okay, now that I'm done welding up the teeth that I wanted to weld up, I just took my die grinder with a cutoff wheel and I just started knocking the very tops of all the welds to make them in line with the tooth. So in other words, they're not too high, they're not too low. They're equal to, or very close to equal to, the tops of all these little original teeth. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the little rotary tool with a little bit of cutting oil, and I'm just going to go back and forth, and shape each tooth. Shape up each tooth so that way it looks fairly factory. The teeth that are not that worn, that I didn't weld, I'm just going to kiss them with the cutter just to make these grooves a little bit deeper, so that way the paw can just engage a little bit better. So let me get that swapped around, and we'll start to grind those teeth around. And there you go. So they're not perfect mint, but as you can tell, there's teeth back on the hub. They're plenty enough for the paw to grip and spin it. Just saves a lot of money. You know, instead of spending another $350, I mean, I had to buy a roto tool. Of course, it probably fell on the ground and is now chipped and no goddamn good, but whatever. So you go in there, up and down, do the valleys, shape the peaks with the roto tool, roto cutter. After that, I will hit it with a wire wheel just to smooth everything out. And then I use just a regular little sanding disc on a DA, just a angle grinder, sorry, just to kind of like, you know, just smooth it all out so that way there's no slag involved. And this hub is all set. I'll do the next one, and the original hubs will be all set. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and there it is. There's a roto tool. Of course it fell on the ground. So where the heck are we? Here we are. So that's all I use. Use one of these in the die grinder, just up and down. Alright guys, well, hopefully you found this a little bit interesting, but another way to save a part without having to spend a whole lot of money. Later.